Good morning, everyone. Today, call court order. Today is Tuesday, October 21st, 2023. It's 9 a.m. Proof of posting, please.
The agenda was posted on Wednesday, October 15th, 2025 at 3:30 p.m.
Thank you. This time, let's stand brief for a moment of silence, and then we'll have a pledge to the flags.
Please join with the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, Texas pledge. Honor and republic, to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
All right, thank you. Is there anyone here from the public that wants to speak to the court on business matters? Please do so. All right, seeing none. I'd like to go to item N3. This is a discussion and action on commissioners' precinct redistricting updates, resolutions, orders, adopting redistricting and establishing new commissioner precinct boundaries, related matters. Just a recap of where we've come with this process. On October the 1st, 2025, the October 7th Commissioners Court meeting agenda was posted with an action item to discuss Commissioners Precinct redistricting. At the October 7th, 2025 McLennan County Commissioners Court meeting, the court retained a redistricting firm to assist the county in updating the Commissioners Precinct boundaries. The firm has prepared a proposed map that was posted to the county website on October the 15th, along with a form for public comment. So at this time, if there's any discussion, we will move forward with that. So,
If I could, Judge, I'd like to make just a comment before we move forward with this, is just ask for consideration, and you guys, and I appreciate it, we talked at budget about how many years that Precinct 4's had the 400 miles of road, the bridges. This is a step in the right direction. I don't think it quite gets us where we probably want to be, but I would appreciate all the consideration that you guys could give, and it might ease up our budget request next year as well by losing some road miles and some bridge work.
in Precinct 4.
Yes, sir, in Precinct 4.
All right, thank you. Any other comments?
And if I understand correctly, then if we feel there is the need, we can do this to satisfy those needs.
Right. Yeah, the issue's been the unbalance in
Right.
many areas. One, in road miles, population, and which affects the budget. And so this move really balances out across the county, and will give one man, one vote a more equal chance in the community.
Judge,
Yes, sir.
I like the way it's cleaned up the lines, particularly in my precinct. It seemed like it had heads and arms that went every which direction.
Yeah.
So it's a much cleaner look for us, and I'm appreciative of the effort that went into it. Hopefully it'll solve a lot of problems.
Yes, sir. Any other comments?
Well, I commend now, since I'm in this seat and doing what we're doing in Precinct 2 to the road and bridges. Wow, I couldn't imagine having almost 400 miles of roadway, so.
For Precinct 4?
Yeah, for Precinct 4, I just can't believe that y'all have to have the same amount of employees to do twice as many miles as I have, or had, hopefully, so I commend you for that.
I think it works well for everyone with regards to what we do on a daily basis.
Yes.
I think this effort reflects how populations can shift so quickly as far as areas of growth in the county. So I think this takes that into consideration and hopefully more closely balances the population growth between the county, between the precincts.
And the next census, or the next opportunity to look at the numbers would be after the 2030 census. And at that time, the way the growth is going in several of these precincts, that redistricting would have to be considered again, or further adjustments to balance at that time. All right, any other discussion? If not,
I'll make a motion to approve N3.
Second.
all right, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
Judge, do we need to read the resolution?
Yeah, Dustin, would you read in the resolution, please?
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second, Judge. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
All right, this is a resolution and order of the McLennan County Commissioners Court, resolved and ordered that as the McLennan County Commissioners Court, we do hereby adopt the plan to redistrict and redefine the McLennan County Commissioners precincts as shown by the documentation contained in Exhibit A attached hereto. This redistricting will become effective on November 6, 2025, and will be used as the basis for conducting future elections thereafter. The plan of redistricting and reassignment of certain existing McLennan County voting tabulation districts, hereinafter VTD, shall hereby be established as described in attached Exhibit A, McLennan County Commissioners Precinct boundaries, resolved and ordered this 21st day of October 2025 by unanimous vote of the McLennan County Commissioners Court. And then Judge Exhibit A, I could step through it. It's McLennan County Commissioners Court Precinct boundaries, changes to County Commissioner Precinct boundaries to become effective November 6, 2025, and thereafter as depicted on the attached map and further particularly described as follows. From Precinct 1 to Precinct 2, it's VTD 3, 13, 21. Precinct 1 to Precinct 3 is VTD 49. Precinct 1 to Precinct 4 is VTD 29. Precinct 2 to Precinct 1, VTDs 2, 4, 5, 6, 20, 22, and 27. From Precinct 2 to Precinct 3, VTDs 7, 9, 38, 39, 42, and 48. Precinct 3 to Precinct 2, VTD 53, 58, 64, 68, 88. Precinct 3 to Precinct 4 is VTD 31. Precinct 4 to Precinct 1 is VTD 19. And then Precinct 4 to Precinct 3 is VTD 83.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right, if nothing else in that regard, let's go to the consent agenda right quick. I do not see any recommended pulls. Commissioners have any recommended pulls on any consent agenda items? If not, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So move.
Second.
Have a motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass. All right, so we have several people here in person to make reports. So I'd like to go to number N8. This is approval of the McLennan County Norfolk Jurisdiction Hazard Mitigation Action Plan, including a resolution adopting a related documents. Tim, or who will be Brian? Representatives from Emergency Management will be here. So, good morning.
Morning, Judge.
How y'all?
Commissioner's doing well, thank you. Before I throw it over to Tim here, who can tell you about what is before you today, I just wanted to kind of address originally to make sure that the court is aware of just how hard this guy has worked on this. When he first joined us about 1.5 years ago, this was one of the first things that he was tasked with and has shepherded this program from start to finish. I'm really impressed by the plan that we are going to have now for the next 5 years, and as we continue to update this thing on a 5-year increment. everyone has worked very, very hard on this, and I'm very pleased with the outcome of this, but I just wanted to make sure that this court was aware of that. Do you want to get?
All right, thank you, sir. And this is a large planning effort, and we certainly didn't do it by ourselves. So thanks to Ken and Reagan and Francis and her team and everyone here at the county for getting us from start to finish. And this is now, for the county side, we're here at the finish line. And so this is the adoption of the hazard mitigation plan. It's over 900 pages in total, and really a large planning effort as we, with it being multi-jurisdictional, it encompasses all the cities in McLennan County, plus Baylor University and McLennan Community College. So our office has been very busy with our partners at H2O, coordinating all of this planning effort, and I feel like we have a really good document in front of us. As Ryan mentioned, it's really a good, firm foundation for us to do hazard mitigation for the next 5 years and beyond. And so I appreciate the court's support of this project. Again, everyone here on the McLennan County team for making it a reality. And so if you have any questions, be happy to entertain those.
All right, any questions? Anyone here?
Just a comment.
Yes, sir.
When it was presented to us, my first thought was, I'm going to download this so I can read it. And then I looked and it was 933 pages.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Did you start several months ago?
And I would certainly be remiss if I didn't comment on how thorough it really, really is. Amazing. Wonderful job, wonderful job. And I really appreciate the efforts of everyone
Yes, sir.
who's involved.
Will we have a smaller down version of what,
Like
what if?
400 pages?
Yeah, like a what if, like a flip card or something, if something happens,
If
that
a flood happens, if a
Right.
tornado happens,
so somebody will have to read 933 pages to get to where we need to be.
They're broken down by hazard,
Okay.
and so 900 pages in total, yes, but like, for example, the flood is a much smaller section, and the way it would work in a jurisdiction, pick a place, if I'm in Mart per se, I'm going to go into the Mart section and have their specific threat hazards, their specific projects and things like that, so
So they could, that area, like say each area, we could print out just our areas.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha on that one.
We can assist with that if you need us to.
Thank you.
You bet.
Thank That'd be great, especially for the fire departments and things like that.
Well, and y'all's department does a really good job of communicating, even when it's just potential weather issue or potential this and that, to put us kind of, start really looking out for the reports coming in. And, it is a big team effort, all the way from you guys and all the different agencies and the road and bridge guys that are out there every day, Sheriff's Department patrol, and local city police forces keeping us all informed too, so we appreciate that. So, we dread the fact that there could be disasters, and we also know that there will be at some point in time. We've seen them quite a bit in the last, since I've been here, in 12 years, 13 years. And how the part that the emergency management plays to coordinate the response is very well done. So thank you very much, Tim. Appreciate everything that you're doing and being on the team as well. All right, is there a motion to approve the McLennan County Multi-Jurisdictional Hazard Mitigation Action Plan and Resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Motion made, second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass. Thank you, sir.
I appreciate y'all.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Have a good day, guys.
All right. Let's see, Dustin do we have, see, Judge Bennett's not here.
I believe he is online,
Oh,
Judge.
okay, good. All right, excuse me.
I'm right here. I'm right here, Judge.
All right, I recognize.
What is that, Dustin? That's
It's item G2. It's regarding agreements for legal services to indigent parents pursuant to Texas Family Code Section 107.013. And then those agreements are G2A is an agreement with Howell and McClinton. B is with Martinez and Martinez. C is with McLeod and McLeod. D is with Smith and Bratcher. And E is with the law office of Brian Barnhill. So, Judge?
Thank you. And I would just say that these are the same 5 law firms that we've had contracts with now for several years. This program is doing very well. It's very helpful and efficient for the representation of indigent parents in CPS cases. And we would urge the court to approve these new contracts, which are at the same rate as they were last year.
Okay, thank you. All right, any questions? All right, is there a motion to approve the agreements for legal services and indigent, parent, for indigent parents?
Motion to approve as presented.
Second.
All right, have a motion. Second, any discussion? No discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Pass. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you all so much.
All right. Okay, Justin, I guess to go to the top of the agenda, since I don't have some of these presenters here, unless, is Kathy on?
I don't believe she is, so we'll just come to that item as it comes up on the agenda, if that's okay. So we can go to
Kathy is
item
on.
F. Oh, there is
Kathy is
Kathy.
on.
So this is item G8. Let me jump to it. Is authorization of agreement, statement of work, and related quotes with NemoQ for kiosk queuing management software for the tax office and substation. Kathy?
Good morning.
Morning.
This was presented in our request for budget a couple of months ago. The quotes are exactly the same as what we presented, except we have learned that the little computers that are in each of the 3 kiosks are not upgradable to Windows 11. So those have been added at $625 a piece. We do have money in the budget for that under furniture and fixtures. And so what is being approved today, I have the quotes attached, but it is a statement of work from NemoQ for the upgrade to the Maverick software system, which allows us to, once again, do a lot of customization and capturing statistics and that sort of thing for the queuing system, which has benefited our office greatly.
Absolutely, and I do compliments from the community about how efficient that is, and I use it myself, so I like it. Good job. All right, any questions for Kathy? No. If not, is there a motion to approve the agreement?
So moved.
Second.
All right, we have a motion second. Any other discussion? No discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
All right, we can move on to item F, bids, RFPs, RFQs. F1 is authorization to manage engine product price quote from SHI-GS, platform to monitor and optimize end user mobile device management. John?
Morning.
Morning.
Excuse me. This is just the renewal of this for $17,370. Covers the 500 endpoints that we cover with our endpoints being people's computers. And it is recommended for approval and included in the budget, sorry.
All right, any questions on that?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Pass.
And F2 is authorization of quote with CDWG for software licenses for Udemy Business Professional Development Training Platform. John?
Yes, this is a renewal of our Udemy license, which is for our professional and technical training. It's $11,411.83. We've used it for the last year and a half or so and found it very valuable. So we do recommend this for approval, and this is also included in the budget.
All right, thank you. Any questions for John?
Motion to approve F2.
Second.
Motion made second. Any other discussion? No discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Pass.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to item G, contracts, interlocal agreements, and MOUs. G1 is authorization of operation and management lease with McLennan County Fair. This is on the McLennan County Expo Center, also known as the base. And Judge, if we could defer this again, we'll be meeting with the fair in the coming weeks and then can bring this back.
All right, I'll make a motion, we defer.
Second.
Motion made and second. Any other discussion? No discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
They're still sleeping.
Kind of rest from there.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Moving on to item G3, authorization of order form subscription with Thompson Reuters. This is for legal reference material for the criminal district attorney. The term of this subscription is for 1 year and is recommended by the DA's office for approval.
Okay, thank you. Any questions anyone have?
Motion to approve, Judge.
All right, have a motion second. If no other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Pass.
G4 is authorization of professional services agreement and related construction materials testing proposal with Langerman Engineering for Patton Branch. Their LE proposal number 193. So Ken?
Yeah, again, just another agreement for their testing of services for Patton Branch in the amount of $5,015.
Any questions? All right,
To approve.
Second.
have a motion second. Any discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
G5 is authorization of purchase agreement and trade-in request with Stenograph LLC for court reporter equipment for the 74th District Court, and this also goes along with agenda item J2C. Ken?
Yes, we bring this before the court. They're trading in an older machine for a newer machine that we're trading in the old machine. And because we're doing the trade-in, we need a court approval for that. And it comes under the chapter 263.152. The Commissioners Court may offer the property as a trade-in for new property of the same general type, but the Commissioners Court considers the action to be best interest of the county, which I believe this to be so.
Okay, any questions? If not, is there a motion to approve the purchasing agreement and trade-in request?
So move.
Second.
Have a motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
G6 is authorization of equipment sales order agreement with Kirby Smith Machinery for Road and Bridge Precinct 1. Commissioner Smith?
Yes, sir. We've got a sales order here with Kirby Smith for it's a roller that we included in our budget request for this year. So it was approved when we approved the budget, and this is just the sales order for it. It's in the amount of $213,200. So you want me to say that real fast?
Yeah.
$213,200
All right,
for a roller.
thank you.
Our motion would be to approve.
Second.
We have a motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
G7 is authorization of agreement with Solid IT Networks for Fortinet, FortiGate licenses for main and failover firewall protections. John?
So this is a planned replacement of our primary and failover firewalls, the total being $87,355.78. It does include 3 years of support, so this is over 3 years. This is included in the budget and is recommended for approval.
All right, any questions?
I would, no question, but my only comment was, I don't know if there's anything more important than firewall protection.
Not something we want to
Something you want to fool with.
fool with, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. So, motion to approve, Judge.
Second.
I had a motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass. Thank you.
All right, if we could hold items G9 and H1, they are both items that Chris Collins will present in a little while. So we can move on to item I, capital improvement, repair, and construction projects. I1s regarding McLennan County Justice of the Peace Precinct 5 edition. I1A is authorization of professional services invoice from CPNY doing business as STV for August 2025. I1B is authorization of payment application number 1 with HCS Incorporated. Ken?
Yes, the H1I is, I1A is in the amount of $5,418.31. And if I may, I'll go ahead and say the pay app for HCS is the amount of $1,291.25.
All right, any questions?
Ken, has construction actually started? Have they actually?
I know they have stuff down on the yard.
Have stuff on the yard? Okay.
TJ may be able to answer that
You
better.
talking about out at JP5?
JP5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drove by there. Their dirt work started and
Good,
moved
good.
some concrete, so.
Good, good. Okay.
TJ, you have any update as well?
No, sir, that's about it. They've done some soft stuff, just getting the site prepped and ready to go. So we've still got a lot of work ahead of us, but this is good.
It's good, yeah.
What's the estimated completion time, you think?
Ken, I believe they had 120 days.
I think that was
I
correct.
think that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, but we are waiting on Astound to relocate a fiber line, and that's taking a little bit of time off of our construction time frame.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll have that in the next week or two and we can get started.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions for you guys? All right, what's the pleasure of the court?
Motion to approve I-1A and I-1B.
Second.
All right, motion made and second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
All right, and Amy is given the welcome over at the Tessera conference this morning, so I'm going to cover her items. I-2 is regarding the South Old Bruceville Road at tributary to Prather Creek culvert replacement project agreement with BGE. I-2A is an authorization of September invoice, and that invoice totals $8,444.50. And then I-2B is authorization of Amendment 1. Amy is requesting this amendment, which totals $12,430, and it's going to extend BGE's on-site representation and construction administration services. There was an issue with lead times on a precast culvert, and then concrete ended up being poured in place, and there was an issue with that pour. So it's extended that construction time. So we need BGE on site for an additional 20 days, and that's that $12,430 cost. And she has recommended both of these for approval.
All right, any questions or comments?
Yeah, Dustin, by chance, the error was a contractor error, I'm assuming?
Yes, it had to do with one pour happened, and then I think there was a delay in getting the next concrete truck, so it let the concrete start to set up.
Okay. Just curious if this additional time that they have to be on site, if we can bill that back to anyone that might have a responsibility for that.
I'll talk to Amy about that. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, do we want to defer it, or?
I think that, yeah, if we could, I'm just thinking there is a chance, if there's an error that was made by the contractor, we should probably need to.
I know we need, Amy, project should be done this month, so we need BGE out there now. Could we maybe approve it, condition on us checking on that portion?
Yes, that sounds good.
I think it was a sub too. It wasn't the construction company that was actually building. It was the results of the delay in the next truck getting out there, which was beyond them, but still, somebody ought to have some responsibility.
What if we authorize the payment on invoice, on the September invoice, and then defer the amendment?
But that's.
Well, I guess we
need to be
can,
out there.
I guess we do that.
have
We
that.
need them out there also.
Yeah.
We just need to see if we have recourse.
Yeah, I think the whole point of the discussion is that we understand there's timing on this thing, and we need to get it done, but we would ask Amy to work towards making a claim back if it's reasonable to get some accommodation on payment refund. And then if she's got other ideas, she can come back to court, but in the meantime, we get it paid.
I agree.
Judge, my motion would be to approve one, what is that? I-2A and I-2B with the stipulation that our engineer seek any recourse action that may be available for us because of the delay.
Yeah.
Second.
Okay. Have a motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Pass.
I-3 is regarding the professional services agreement and amendment with RPS Infrastructure, authorization of invoice. This is regarding plan specifications and estimate documents for the off-system bridge repairs. Court remembers we approved this actually starting back in 2023 and then had an amendment later in 2024. This invoice totals $13,900.75 for the preparation of these documents. It's been reviewed and recommended for approval.
All right, any questions? If not, is there a motion to approve the invoice?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion second, any discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
I-4 is Chapel Road Improvements, bid 23-013, agreement with Casparian Underground, doing business as H&B Contractors. Authorization of application for payment number 20. This application totals $411,194.73, and again, it's been reviewed and recommended for approval.
And it looks like in a comment here, the balance to finish, including retainage, is $3,850,777 is just FYI. All right, is there a motion to approve the payment application number?
So move.
Second.
Have a motion second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
Right under item J, budget amendments, J1 regarding the FY25 budget. Francis?
Thank you. So I will start with the budget amendments to continue to clean up FY25. And so starting with J1A, this is General Fund, County Judge Department. And so just needing a slight increase in supplies, and then to also finish out the invoicing for guardianship services. And we hope that that will cover the invoices that come in for the month of September. And so moving from a little bit within that county judge's department, but the remainder will come from contingencies in general fund. J1B, this is Criminal District Attorney Forfeiture Fund, and it is just an amendment for recording purposes. They are adjusting budget amounts between the capital outlay line and the professional services line. J1C, this is Fund 418. This is our venue project construction fund. And so this is to increase the line item for repair and maintenance to venue project properties. This was approved on the last agenda. This was the invoice for Waco Paving for the dust control at that facility. J1D, this is General Fund County Treasurer, requesting to move within that department to cover some additional costs for postage. J1E, also General Fund JP12, also needing to move within that department to cover postage. J1F, this is General Fund Road and Bridge Precinct 2. They're requesting to move from a couple line items in that budget into motor vehicle operating for fuel cost for the end of the year. J1G, this is General Fund Road and Bridge Precinct 3, requesting to move from various line items in their department into road construction materials. And so that concludes the amendments for 2025.
All right, if there's not any questions on any of those, is there a motion to approve J1A through J1G?
Only question I have, it says motion to accept it for recording. Is that a separate item, or is that something we can include with the motion?
It's a budget.
Yes, that one is just for recording, but I don't know if you can word the motion to
Include.
include that one just
Okay.
as recording.
Is there a motion to approve J1A through J1G, and include in that motion, to accept, for recording purposes, J1B?
That would be my motion, Judge.
All right,
Second.
motion been made and second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
Okay, and then moving on to J2. So these are budget amendments for FY26, our current fiscal year. So starting with J2A, this is general fund, our Department for Commissioners Court. We are needing a slight increase in software licensing. This was an increase in the cost of the civic clerk software that we did not know of at budget adoption time. So we're just requesting to move that from contingencies. J2B, this is in Fund 10. This is our Special Revenue Fund, Records Management Fund. This is to move from the contingencies in that fund into the professional services line. This was actually a project that began in FY25 but wasn't completed by year end. So we're just needing to replace those budgeted funds in that line so that we can continue to pay those invoices. J2C, this is Fund 150, Court Reporter Service Fund. This was a request from the 74th District Court. You approved this item and the trade-in of the old item for it earlier this morning. But this special revenue fund can cover the cost of this new stenograph equipment. So we're requesting to move within that fund to make that purchase. J2D. This is Fund 401. This is an increase within that fund to the Heart of Texas Fairgrounds capital line. And so on that last agenda, I think the consensus was that we were going to move that amount up to $250,000 from the $100,000. And so again, just something that has happened after the start of the year. And so we're moving within that fund from contingencies and that permanent improvement fund into that line. J2E, this is Fund 419. This is our 2019 bond proceeds. And so this is to increase the line item for Chapel Road. On that last agenda, there was a change order from Walker Partners that you approved that Amy had presented. And so this increases that budget for that line item specifically for Chapel Road. J2F, this is related to Fund 419 and 425, both bond proceed funds. And so these are both related to the Patton Branch Road project. And so that contract with the Knife River was approved on that last agenda. J2G, this is General Fund JP4. This is a request to move within their department into furniture and equipment. You approved a new position for that department, and they had included an amount for the furniture and equipment needed, but that amount was short a little bit from what they originally had thought it would be. And so they're requesting to move to cover all the cost. J2H, this is General Fund Mental Health Court. They are requesting to move from their supplies line to furniture and equipment. And so they are requesting to purchase a desk. There is a quote attached for one of their staff members. And then J2I, this is General Fund Road and Bridge 4. And so requesting to move within that department into capital outlay. And this item was budgeted for, there was just an additional tariff charge that was not on the original quote. And then we'll just pull with no action J2J.
Pull with no action on J2J.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is there any questions about any of these? If not, is there a motion to approve J2A through J2I?
So move.
Second.
All right, we have a motion second. Any discussion? No discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
Right, moving on to item K, real estate and right-of-way. K1 is authorization of exclusive listing agreement, commercial real estate with Reed Peavy Company for seller property right-of-way at 7800 Central Park Drive. And we were approached by a commercial realtor a couple weeks ago about this 40-foot wide strip of right-of-way we own along Central Park Drive. Checked with Amy. It doesn't appear that the county has any use for this going forward and be beneficial to those businesses out there. So we have reached out to Peavy. So what's before you today is this listing agreement. The property will have to be appraised and then can be sold at that appraised value. So it's our recommendation to approve this agreement with Reed Peavy Company.
All right. Any questions?
And that Central Park is the road that runs parallel to 84 in behind the bank. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's right.
Correct. Yes, sir.
I'm not going to ask how we acquired that property.
Well, Commissioner, it's actually I guess it's the road that runs perpendicular to 84. It's actually in the business park.
Oh, okay, okay.
And, let's see, there was one other thing I was gonna, have we made any effort to get an appraisal on that? We'll have to do
I believe it's going to all flow through PV if we go this route, Judge.
Okay.
I think he was already reaching out to companies, getting some quotes.
okay, yeah, that's right, thank you.
I make a motion to approve.
All right,
Second.
motion made and second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
Right under item L, grant proposals. L1 is our ARPA discussion. Under L1A, it's regarding Old Springfield Road Water System Improvements, bid 24-021, agreement with Meckel Contracting. L1A1 is authorization change order number 1. This change order was needed to add 2 bins to the line to avoid a new fence in the field and increase the price by $2,268. And then L1A2 is authorization of application for payment number 3 and retainage. The work is complete. Pay application number 3 totals $6,492.30. And then Walker Partners, who is helping us with this project, has reviewed and they are recommending the retainage payment totaling $8,599.83 for a total of $15,092.13. And both of these have been reviewed and are recommended for approval.
All right, any questions?
All this is ARPA?
Yes, sir.
Motion to approve.
All right,
Second.
have a motion second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
L2 is regarding the Texas Indigent Defense Commission FY26 formula grant, authorization of submission of grant application and related resolution. This is just the formula grant we apply for each year, which it's based off of, each county starts at $15,000 and then it's based off percentage of population and then your indigent defense expenditures. So we just need a motion to approve this grant application and related resolution.
All right, any questions on that? If not, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
L2?
Second.
All right, we have a motion and second to approve the grant application resolution. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
Under item M, Department Office Specific Request. M1 is juvenile probation, authorization of cell phone request. Ken?
I believe they had in their budget an additional 10 cell phones. They have found using the cell phones in their work progress is been very beneficial. That's why the request. And so, again, just coming to the court because we're adding these 10 additional cell phones to our bill.
Okay, any questions? Not, what's the pleasure of the court?
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion made second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
M2 is Human Resources, authorization of office closure. Stacy?
Good morning.
This morning, we're excited about our upcoming Employee Wellness Expo on November 4th. And first, I'd like to begin by expressing my appreciation to the Commissioners Court for your continued support of this event over the past 5 years. Thanks to the court support, we've seen a steady increase in employees completing their annual wellness exams and establishing care with primary care providers, and that's a great step towards a healthier workforce. So thank you. To ensure that we do have adequate staffing available to assist with the expo, we are requesting permission to close the HR office on November the 4th. Last year, our event drew more than 800 employees, and we do anticipate similar or greater turnout this year.
All right, thank you, and you will communicate with the community that you will be closed on November the 4th, or more of our staff really, ahead of time.
Certainly, yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
That's a voting day too.
That's right.
So that'll kind of give them all a good head start to go vote and come to the expo, so.
Yep.
That's a great.
Great.
That's almost 80% of our employees attending.
Yes.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Our numbers grow every year, so it's really exciting.
Good. Okay, any questions? If not, what's the pleasure of the court?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
Thank you.
M3 is Road and Bridge Precinct 2, authorization of equipment trade-in request under the local government code. Commissioner Wilson?
Yeah, this is kind of unusual. I wasn't in the seat yet when they ordered this New Holland tractor. And it says it's a Workmaster, but it's not. It's 75 horsepower, and we're having issues with it doing the job we needed to do. The theory was when they bought that tractor, it didn't have DEF, so they were trying to kind of go around that. But we're getting 2 new tractors with this trade-in. We're losing a little bit on it, but if it just sits in the yard and we don't use it, we're not going to have any money for it later. So I know it's a decision of the court, but I make a motion that we do the trade-in and get the 2 new 100 horsepower tractors.
Second.
Pardon me?
He made a motion. I
Okay.
just seconded.
Again, this is also under the trade-in
Policy, yeah.
policy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, have a motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
Under item N, additional items for discussion and action. N1 is authorization of board committee appointments. N1A is regarding Heart of Texas Behavioral Health Network Board of Trustees. They are requesting the reappointment of the following board members whose terms expire at the end of November. It is Michelle Hicks, Josh Caballero, Dr. Brooke Hill Allen, and Dr. Lance Kelly. So we just need a motion to approve those appointments.
And I talked to Dennis Wilson and Josh Boderud, and their attendance has been good and their participation's good as well. I support this. I'd make a motion that we reappoint these individuals.
Second.
Have a motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
N1B is regarding the Emergency Preparedness Advisory Committee, EPAC. So our current representative is Michael Graham, and we are requesting authorization to reappoint Michael. He has been an active member and attends meeting, has been an active participant. So we need a motion to approve that reappointment for Michael Graham.
All right, is there a motion to approve Michael Graham for the EPAC?
So move.
Second.
Appointee, and that's a 2-year term. So we have motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
N2 is McLennan County 911 Emergency Assistance District, recording an FY26 adopted budget. That budget is in your packet, and we just need a motion to accept it for recording purposes.
Okay, I would make that motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? No discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
N4 is discussion and or action regarding Texas Historical Commission artifact display request. TJ?
Yes, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
The Historic Commission reached out and they would like to display one of our old eagles that we keep stored over the Archives building at the Bullock History Museum in Austin. There may be a couple of other artifacts, but they aren't sure until they come down and take a look at them. But they're going to take care of all the transportation, all the crating and all that stuff, and then get it back to us after the display is done with. So we don't have an issue with it, just seeking court approval to do so.
How long will they keep it down there?
Dustin, can you remember? I think they said maybe 6 months.
I believe that's right, TJ.
They'll keep it fed and watered?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, is it the eagle that's out here in the rotunda?
No, we've got 7 other eagles over at Archives. They'll pick from one of those and take over.
Okay, we have a flock. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
they could take a bear with them too. He's
Yeah.
He's archive.
Yeah. All right.
You're gonna be gone for a little while. So.
All right. To get things back in order, is there a motion to approve the request?
So moved.
Motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
I'll get that.
All right, N5.
To me.
N5 is adoption of FY 2026 orders. And Ken, I'll just read all these in at once. N5A is order declaring certain property as waste and authorizing the recycle or disposal of said waste property. N5B is order exempting vehicle and equipment repairs from the requirements of local government code as authorized by another section of local government code. And N5C is order granting exemption from competitive bidding and awarding contract to Sadaptic Incorporated for security-related items at county facilities, including Jack Harwell Detention Center, Highway 6 Jail, and Bill Logue Juvenile Detention Center. Ken?
Yes, these are discretionary exemptions I bring to the court each year. It just makes it a little bit easier for us to work. Again, and I like to bring them before the court each year for your examination and approval.
Okay, thank you. Any questions for Ken? All right, what's the pleasure of the court?
Motion to approve N5A through N5C.
All right, I'll second. Any other discussion? No other discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Pass.
N6 is approval of discretionary exemption from bidding for Hart voting machine supplies. Ken?
Yes, it's ironic, the voting machines fall under a cooperative agreement, but supplies to the voting machines did not. And since we don't quite know how much we're going to use in an election, and I know our bidding limit is increased, but I'll go ahead and bring this before the court as a discretionary exemption for the any supplies that are needed for those voting machines.
Okay, any questions? All right, is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
That motion second. Any other discussion? No discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Pass.
N7 is authorization of resolution approving financing by Tarrant County Cultural Education Facilities Finance Corporation and the Indiana Finance Authority for the benefit of Ascension Providence, owned by Ascension Providence, an affiliate of Ascension Health Alliance, doing business as Ascension and related matters in compliance with Section 147F of the Internal Revenue Code. So there's a requirement under the Internal Revenue Code that these type of bonds have to be approved by each governmental unit having jurisdiction over the area in which a facility is financed with proceeds of such bonds is located. So this would be to do projects at Ascension Providence and also to refinance certain other bonds that deal with Ascension Providence. There's no obligation, no liability to the county in any of this. And we've previously done this for Baylor Scott and White, and then a couple of years ago for Live Oak as well. Did check with Mark McCliney to verify all that, and it is recommended for approval.
No liability on the county.
Correct.
Right.
And I guess, since it's in the city of Waco, then would they also need to approve it?
I would think so, Judge. It goes back to each governmental unit, so I would think that would be correct.
Yeah, okay, thank you. All right, I'd make a motion, we approve.
Second.
Have a motion second. Any discussion? No discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
We have nothing under item O this week. Under item P, McLennan County Downtown Jail Remodel Project. P1 is regarding the construction manager at risk agreement with John W. Irwin. P1A is authorization of application for partial payment number 10. So this totals $1,985,990 for both pre-construction and construction services. It's been reviewed by myself, Ken, and TJ. So Ken, TJ, anything to add? If not, it is recommended for approval.
Yes, sir, everything looks good.
And it was signed off by Brinkley Sergeant.
Yeah. Okay. All right, all documentation in place. Is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
I have a motion second. Any other discussion? No discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
And Judge, I do not see Chris Collins online. Do we want to take a quick break and I can text her?
Yeah, let's take a 5-minute recess.
So Internal Revenue Code is what dictates
That's it,
that.
yeah.
Recording stopped.
Bet you recognize each one.
So that one lady's a Hispanic woman that wanted to run for precinct 2.
I would think.
Justin?
Yes, sir. So we have two economic development items, and G9 is authorization of agreement for industrial business grant with Brazos Ventures LLC and Electrolit Manufacturing USA. And then H1 is an authorization of a program project agreement with those same companies. So I'd like to call on Chris Collins.
Morning.
How are y'all?
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Good. Doing a little traveling. So thank y'all for the opportunity to present today. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm going to share my screen with y'all if that's okay.
Okay.
Do we have to give permission for?
There it goes.
There it is.
There we go. All right. Well, thank y'all. We have, as Dustin mentioned, two projects or agreements for you for one project. This is the Electrolit project. So just to give you a little bit of background, this will be with Brazos Ventures LLC and Electrolit Manufacturing USA Inc. We started working on this project in 2012, working with the governor's office and the Department of Commerce. And there were multiple sites under consideration for this, including continued just expansion into Mexico. But the company itself, it was established in 1945. They've been in operation now for, they're coming up on 80 years and have 14 manufacturing sites across the U.S. and 20 across the globe and 20,000 employees. They are the leading pharma company in Latin America. Electrolit is a division of Pisa Grupo, which is a family-owned Mexico-based business that's headquartered in Guadalajara. And the company is engaged in medical and bioscience in the medical and bioscience industry, including medical devices, medicines, and what we'll talk about is the hydration beverages. We're familiar with Electrolit. We see it in the grocery store and convenience stores all the time. They are, the company has seen substantial growth in its U.S. demand. And since the product has been exclusively produced in Mexico, the idea of expanding into the United States for its first U.S. production facility has been on the horizon for them. The company is under construction now and has selected Waco for its first U.S. operation, which we're really excited about. The project's investment, a minimum investment of $220 million, $80 million of that being real property for a 6,000 square foot new facility and $140 million in business personal property. They'll be hiring 149 people to start and with an average annual wage of $54,000 a year. That's plus health insurance benefits that are required through our programs. On the personal property grant, this would be a business personal property grant only. As you'll remember, the site is in TERS number 4, which allocates a significant portion of the real property increment into the TERS. And as an alternate to doing anything within the TERS, we're only proposing a business personal property grant. This would be on that $140 million worth of personal property investment. It is a 15-year grant that's phased over time. So years 1 through 5 are at 90%, years 6 through 10 are at 75%, and years 11 through 15 are at 50%. So you can see what that looks like. This net benefit less incentives, that includes the property tax, the benefit of the business grant, which the county's portion of the value is about $3.6 million over the course of 15 years. And the proposed WEDMET grant, which is $2.5 million. So collectively, the net benefits to the county are $4.4 million over the course of the agreement.
Is that slide available? All we're seeing is the initial
Oh,
cover sheet.
yes. So, sorry. You're not seeing any of my slides?
Yeah, we see them over in the thumbnail, or whatever you call it.
Okay.
Mainly want to see the breakdown on the ROI.
Yes, sir. Can you see that?
Yes,
Or is it
ma'am.
still the same? Okay. All right. So moving over to that, and so this is the entirety between the business grant and the WEDMET grant. Looking specifically at the WEDMET grant, the proposal is for $2.5 million worth of support. This is specifically to help reimburse some expenses related to natural gas line extension and electric line improvements that the company had to incur for the site. But you can see that $1.25 million has a strong return on investment of less than a year and a 37.4% annual rate of return. So very positive return on investment. Looking at the net benefits to the county over the course of the 20 years, total, looking at, $9.5 million in benefits, less the reimbursement for the property taxes and the WEDMET grant, and that brings you to a total of almost $4.2 million in new revenue. And this is after the county's contribution into the TERS.
Anyone have any questions on that part of it? Okay, you may proceed.
So our request today is for the approval of the program project agreement, item H1, with Brazos River Ventures LLC and Electrolit Manufacturing USA Inc. For $2.5 million. The county's portion of which is $1,250,000, and the county's consideration of item G9, the industrial business grant with the same entity, which would be for 15 years at the staggered rate as presented.
All right, any questions or comments? All right, what's the pleasure of the court?
Motion to approve G9 and H1 as presented.
All right, I'll second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those pass.
Thank y'all very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Chris. Have a safe trip.
Appreciate it.
And Judge, that should be all the action items. If we could go back to K1 real quick, the agreement with Reed Peavy, I went and did a little digging. So Commissioner Smith is right on Central Park. Let me share my screen just real quick.
I was wondering where that.
Runs from Texas Parkway to Old Hewitt, I think, isn't it?
So 84 is at the top of your screen. Central Parkway is here, and then Central Park is this road here. So the right of way we own is right along this strip. I think it was going to maybe be a county road at one time, but like I said, from Amy's research, and doesn't appear we have any use for it, and it's one of these adjacent landowners that is interested in it. So,
Looks good.
Okay.
just wanted to give that update. So
Thank you. All right, anything else to come before the court? Mercedes, everything, we got it all covered? Dustin, anything else?
no, so we're good.
All right, thank you. All right, nothing else, come before the court. It's 10:16, we stand adjourned.